So today I was working on a song and I said, yo, that song could really use a shaker. And I don't have one, which is weird. I've been a drummer for 27 years. I don't own a shaker. But then I went into my kitchen and I found this Tupperware and I filled it about halfway with rice. And I was like, that'll work. Makes it sound. And so I was like, there we go. So what I did was I just recorded it onto the song using a small diaphragm condenser microphone. And you can do all kinds of things. You can do front and then a rattle. Or you can do like, worked out pretty great. So I threw it on this song. On this song I have some cajon that I played, which miking that was very fun and interesting. And then I have ukulele. So I have some ukulele. These three tracks here are my cajon. I did one microphone. I took an SM57 and put it outside, and then I used a bass drum mic and put it inside the cajon to get kind of like those bass. And then I doubled the outside high part, panned it left and right, and added a little bit of delay to one side. And then on the inside, I did some low pass so that I was just getting the boom of that. And then I sent it to a bus where I drenched it in different kinds of reverbs. So I'm going to try to do something similar with the shaker. So here's my shaker in the mix here. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of got like this sound that's kind of standing out though. So I'm going to try something interesting with the shaker here. We're going to do this together. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm going to do the same thing with the shaker. So I'm going to do some hard pan left and right, which is usually something that what I would do in like a electronic or hip hop type style, but I thought we would give it a try. So we're going to hit it with some EQ on this right side here, and I'm just going to do a little bit of high pass low pass. Oops. So we do a little high pass, a little low pass, just because we don't want the things that we don't want reverbing and delaying to go. So let's see how just this shaker sounds here. Some brightness in it. And there's a little bit of bleed from the music because it's such a quiet thing, but that's okay. Next time I'll turn my headphones down a little bit. All right, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to add some H delay to it. And we're just going to do like a freaking hair, a little bit. Do a little extra high pass, low pass. And then listen to the other one. And then I'm going to put some True Verb on my right side. True Verb is really cool. It's a Waves plugin that only does the frequencies and reverb that you want to use, which is really, really neat. So you can change the frequency response, the amount, and which frequencies you want it up here as well. So let's listen to that together. I'm going to turn this way low. This is kind of like an ear treat. Let's hear it in the mix.
on my own.
It sounds pretty cool. And I'm keeping it really low because it's just going to be like a little bit of a vibe. And I have them at different volumes because the different plugins create different volumes. So I don't want it to be louder on each side. And sometimes you have to, just because your fader is reading the same number doesn't mean that it's the same volume. Plugins create different volumes. So let's listen to this again.
On my own, and I feel fine. I'm in my head this afternoon.
That's pretty neat. It sounds very islandy. It's got kind of like a nice vibe. There might be some spots in there that I would go kind of clean up where I was off a little bit on the shaker. But I just sat here with my rice and plastic, and that's what I did. It costed me $0, and I thought I'd share that tip with you and the things that you can do to make it sound cool. So enjoy your DIY shaker.